information here and delivered by hand. And David, I noticed the stationery's engraved and very grand.
Deborah, how too exciting, just when I need it. And look, such elegant writing, so chic, you hardly can read it. What do you think? Who can it be? Even the ink.
No, here, let me. Your present, just think of it now, is kindly
A virtual bash.
requested, etc., etc. Oh, we really have to go, yes?
Yes!
Belvoir's got talent.
We're invited.
How much fun it'll be.
Belvoir's got talent.
Look who's hosting.
You and me!
A birthday celebration. Just imagine all the talent we'll see.
A birthday celebration, raising funds for Belvoir Tea.
They'll be singing, they'll be dancing.
From alumni.
And the staff.
It's exciting.
It's entrancing.
Grab a snack and relax, time to smile and laugh. A birthday celebration, how enticing.
I've got nothing to wear.
A birthday celebration.
Well, it's online, therefore no one will care.
Right.
It's Nancy's birthday, come on, let's go. We're at the Jessup to host the show. We've called some campers to say hello. It's Nancy's birthday time to start the show. Hi, I'm Deborah Grousman.
And I'm David McDaniel, and we're your hosts for Belvoir's Got Talent.
It's
Nancy's birthday, yes, it's Nancy's birthday time to start
the show.
We're so thrilled you've joined us tonight to celebrate Nancy's 85th birthday and to help us raise critical funds to keep Belvoir's doors open.
These past 9 months have been an extremely challenging time for everyone, and it's our sincerest hope that you and your loved ones are healthy and safe.
Because of the COVID-19 crisis, Belvoir was forced to shut its doors this summer, and as a result, Nancy and Diane are operating at a huge loss for the first time in the camp's 67-year history.
To help us raise funds and honor the one and only Nancy G, we've assembled an all-star lineup of Belvoir talent featuring alumni who work on Broadway and TV and film. We also have some very special guests who will pay tribute to Nancy.
Throughout the evening, we hope you'll be inspired to give as generously as you can to keep our purple paradise alive and thriving for generations to come. No donation is too small.
Or too big, for that matter.
For donations over $500, we hope you'll consider writing a check or using our Venmo account so that Belvoir doesn't have to absorb all those credit card fees. Because as you know, every dollar is crucial.
And now, without further ado, I'm thrilled to introduce our first performer. Rachel Scher was a camper from 1997 to 2003, where she discovered her love of theater, music, and dance. Her Broadway credits include Jersey Boys and Chicago, and she appeared on TV in Mozart in the Jungle. Rachel attributes much of her stage success to her amazing teachers and supporters from Belvoir. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Scher.
The name on everybody's lips has always been Nancy. The lady raking in the chips has always been Nancy. She's always been a celebrity, that means somebody everyone knows. We've always recognized her eyes, her hair, her teeth, her boobs, her nose. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Each girl would wait a whole damn year to get to see Nancy. She made each camper quite a star. We dreamed and danced and played and sang, and each girl started with a bang, thanks to fancy Nancy G. Ah, ah, ah.
Thank you for that wonderful performance, Rachel. Fancy Nancy G indeed. Next up, a former Belvoir staff member who needs no introduction.
Hello, Nancy.
This is Pedro Ruiz. How are you? I'm here to celebrate you and wishing you a very, very happy birthday ever to my best dance partner. Yes, Nancy, what can I say? I fall in love with Belvoir from the first moment. You know, when I arrived, when Jody invited me, I was performing with Ballet Hispanico at the Pillow, and she said, you need to come to this and teach to this camp. It's amazing camp, there's so much talent, and the director is a wonderful person, and you would love to meet her. And that happened. I arrived to Belvoir Terrace back in the late 90s, I would say 1996 or 1995, 6. When I arrived, I was mesmerized. I was like, wow, what a beautiful place. It was like being in like Harry Potter, you know, like dancers, modern dancer, ballet dancer, jazz dancer, tap dancer, artists creating craft, girls running in the hills, you know, with beautiful flowered heads and making jewelry, and all the ones who were singing or playing an instrument or playing tennis or swimming. It was like I was like overwhelmed by the beauty of and for the art. It's so much art, and not only regular art, with good art, a good talent. You know, Nancy, you bring the best of the best to these girls, you know, and that's very important, you know, what the work that you do, the education part, you know, to educating to this girl to be the best in the future. And for that, I really thank you, you know. Separate, you know, I always, you are in my heart because you're being a good friend to me, you know, and you always support me as a dancer. Yes, coming to the Joy Theater every season, and as a choreographer, as a teacher. But the more important is as a friend, you know, and of course, as my best dance partner. So looking forward to be back to as a guest at Belvoir Terrace. In Belvoir Terrace, I have opportunity to teach all type of things. I teach modern dance, I teach contemporary, I teach ballet, I choreograph, and I create Pedro Night. Yes, it's a salsa night where I have the great opportunity to have the best leader lady in the world, Nancy Goldberg. So Nancy, I hope this will happen very soon again next year, and I'm looking forward to celebrate with you and to be part of this. Thank you so much, you know, to be part of this celebration. Okay, so happy birthday, Nancy. We all love you, and I'm looking forward to hug you very soon. Okay.
Thank you, Pedro. That was awesome. Next up, we've got Russell Arden Copeland, who is an alum and a former staff member. Select credits include Les Mis on Broadway, where she played Eponine, James Joyce's The Dead, also on Broadway, and she's been seen in Netflix's Iron Fist and Law & Order: Criminal Intent. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, Russell Arden Copeland, singing I'm Not Afraid of Anything by Jason Robert Brown.
Jenny's afraid of water. She swims so well, but still, she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. And Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still, she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything, be it mountains, water, dragons, dark, or sky. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me, where's the challenge if you never try? So watch me fly. I'm not afraid. And I hear the calling of adventure, and I hear the ringing in my ears. The lights are glaring, trumpets blaring, I'm right here. And I hear the calling of tomorrow, and I feel the stirring in my bones, and David loves me. He's afraid to tell me Listen to the calling of excitement. Can you feel the pounding of my heart? The lights are ready, pulse is steady. I can start. Never sought the calling of a challenge. Blessing on the water and the stones, and David loves me. He's afraid to tell me. David loves me. He's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me. And he'll always be. He's afraid of me, and I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive can get behind this wall. So watch them call and watch them fall. 'Cause after all, I'm not afraid. Happy birthday, Nancy, and thank you for teaching me not to be afraid. I love you.
Hello, dear Nancy. I wish for you a happy birthday, and I have written you something. As the years move along, the more than 40 years we have been friends comes to mind. From the Hebrew Art School, to Belvoir, to Steps, to my marriage in your home, and to the close friendship we have developed. We have been through a lot together. And more precisely, perhaps, you have been there for me through challenges life presented and my many tears as we sat together on your purple couch. You have been not only my friend, but also my mentor. My life may not have taken its positive trajectory without your advice. I recognize that you have been that supportive person for many of us Belvoir girls, whether campers or faculty. I love you, Nancy. I celebrate your life. I celebrate Belvoir and the opportunities it has given to so many young women. From your old buddy, Michelle.
Thank you for your heartfelt words, Michelle. Next up, we have a wonderful duet called Liebsfreude, which means Love's Joy, by Fritz Kreisler, featuring Belvoir's own Laura Jean Goldberg on violin and Diane Marcus on piano. This is one of Nancy's favorite pieces. Take it away, Diane and Laura.
Happy birthday, Grandma!
Happy birthday, Nancy. We love you and we appreciate you. It's been wonderful and an honor to be your daughter, and you have led by example in every case how to be a strong, powerful, and empathetic leader. So it's given our family and all our Belvoir family members and the communities that all of us have touched something that could never be measured. The importance of Belvoir to the world is immeasurable, and we need to keep the camp going for the sake of all the girls who come and everyone that their lives are going to touch throughout many years. So if you can help us by giving and donating to the Legacy Fund, that would be wonderful so that we can keep Belvoir going.
Yeah, and we love you and we love Belvoir so much. I mean, it's given me lifelong sisters, it's given me some of my best friends, and it's taught me so much, and it's family to me, and you know, we love you and we want to keep Belvoir alive and strong for as long as possible, and anything and any help is going to be greatly appreciated.
Thank you, everyone. Happy birthday, Nancy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Sophia and Laura. Wow, I am just realizing that I have known 4 generations of Belvoir women. Sophia and Avery, I've known you two since you were babies. And some of you might not have known Edna Schwartz. She was the founder of Belvoir, and I was lucky enough to be a camper here when she was still here. And I have fond memories of her driving her purple golf cart all around campus and keeping all of the campers in line. Thank you, Edna, for founding such a marvelous camp.
Next up, we have Natasha Diaz, who attended Belvoir from age 9 to 15 and has been seen on Broadway in Seussical and Man of La Mancha. She was also featured in the Broadway documentary Every Little Step, singing Never Been Gone by Carly Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha Diaz.
Happy birthday, Nancy, who has been more special to me in my life, more family than family. I don't know who I would have become without you, without Belvoir, and how you have followed me through my life is a gift that it's immeasurable.
The wind is coming up strong and fast, and the moon is smiling on me. Miles from nowhere, so small at last, in between the sky
Happy birthday, Nana! I love you so much and you inspire me every day. Thank you so much for everything you do. I'm so happy to be celebrating with you. Happy birthday.
We love you, Belvoir. We love you, Nancy,
We
Diane.
love you so much. You're the most important people in our lives. You've done so much to change who we are and make us better people. Belvoir is this great place where we got married.
Because we loved it so much.
We loved it so much. We love each other so much. And we had a beautiful wedding on the church on the hill. And we were young educators when we first went to Belvoir so long ago. And Nancy taught me so much about being a leader. What really defines leadership. And it's not leadership from the top down, but from the bottom up, to be a true servant leader, that you nurture your staff, and then your staff and your faculty nurture those oldest campers, and the oldest campers nurture those kids in the grove, and then the cottage, and then we all nurture those young people coming into the house. It's such an amazing institution filled with love and support and allowing this guidance to allow those young women to become the artist and the great leaders that they'll be in the future. It taught me so much as an educator. I still look back on all those valuable lessons that I learned as a young 20-year-old back in the 80s. And now I share all of that with my students at the university because it's the same lessons, the lessons of listening, nurturing and caring and guiding,
lifting everybody up,
giving choices so that to help guide them to make those right choices. And Belvoir did so much to create the individual that I am. I was such a young pup back then, and it provided that opportunity to see those students as these individuals who will grow through the right potting soil that we provide and the nurturing fertilizer that we provide for those students, that they've just become these fabulous, powerful women to guide our country into a great future and be artists and to express themselves in such a positive way. That's what Belvoir is, and I love Belvoir, and I dearly adore Nancy Goldberg. She's like my second mom.
Me too.
She's so
we love you, Belvoir. We love you. We love you, Nancy. Happy birthday. We all need to give to camp. Camp has got to stay open, and well, it is open, but we need to keep it going forever and ever and ever.
It needs to provide opportunities for young ladies for the rest of time.
So get your checkbooks out. Okay, we love you.
We love you all.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for those wonderful speeches, Avery, Rhonda, and Rob. Up next is Belvoir alum and frequent guest teacher, opera singer Allison Charney. Allison will be making her Carnegie Hall debut in the spring of 2021. Tonight, she'll be singing Zueignung, the German word for dedication. Music by Richard Strauss and text by Hermann von Gilm. Allison is accompanied by Craig Ketter on piano.
Ja, du weißt es, teure Seele, dass ich fern von dir mich wähle. Lebe macht die Herzen krank. Habe Dank. Einst hielt ich der Freiheit
Shira Weinert-Kornfeld, and almost 25 years ago, I first came to Belvoir to teach photography. I spent 7 summers over almost 20 years in that wonderful darkroom studio with hundreds of amazing students. My time at Belvoir was some of the most important and most joyous time of my life. I love being in a community of women, a community of artists, a community of people who truly cared about each other. It is so important to me that Belvoir continue for my daughters and your daughters and granddaughters. I'm so excited for Annika and her little sister Amalia and her big sister Anais to continue. So also Nancy, I love you. You've been an amazing fairy godmother to me, an amazing friend through all kinds of experiences, and I love you. Please, please give generously and help Belvoir survive. Yes, your turn.
And I would love to go to your camp, not just on visiting day, but to go to your camp and actually go for a few months with my sister.
That was a beautiful speech from Shira, our beloved photography teacher of many years, and scholarship board member. We too hope Belvoir is around so that your daughter can attend. If you haven't had a chance to donate yet, now's a great time. You can donate via Venmo or PayPal, go to the website, click donate, or you can write a check to the address on the screen. We are incredibly grateful for all donations. Oh, I should also mention that all donations are tax deductible, and you'll feel really good when you give.
Okay, bye-bye, Deborah, bye-bye. All right, next up is my co-host, Deborah Grousman. Deborah attended camp in the 90s, was on staff in the early 2000s, and currently serves on the scholarship board. Deborah currently voices Smarty, Elmo's friend on Sesame Street, and toured the US and Canada in Fiddler on the Roof playing Kava. Believe it or not, her first production of Fiddler was here at camp in the Playhouse. Deborah is going to perform a very important PSA for us, for which she wrote the lyrics. You'll recognize the music by famous Belvoir dad, Alan Menken.
Wear a mask, wear a mask. It's a really simple task. One with ribbon or elastic. Choose your fabric, they're fantastic. It's for you, it's for me. We are saving lives, you see. It is proven they're effective. Why is wearing one elective? It's not blue, it's not red. It makes sense, just use your head. And our healthcare workers wear them all the time. Go on now, choose your color. Don't infect each other. Wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask.
Thanks for that important and entertaining reminder, Deb. Next up, Belvoir alum Rebecca Harris, who was, as Nancy would say, an art star, not a dancer.
Hi, my name's Rebecca Harris. I was a camper at Belvoir from 1990 to 1997, and I also taught fashion for a few summers afterward. And I also nannied Nancy's granddaughter, Sophia, many moons ago. Now I live in Manhattan on the Upper West Side with my husband and my 2 boys, and I work as a designer at Adriana Papel. I absolutely cherished my time at Belvoir. It was just the most magical time in my life. It was such a gift to be able to immerse myself in the things that I loved, painting, drawing, photography, and fashion. I also loved being surrounded by so many talented and dedicated young women. I love seeing everyone perform and excel at all the things I was not great at, dance, theater, music. It was really incredible to see so many hardworking young women, and we all had fun while doing it. It was just the best. And now I take Belvoir with me in my everyday life 30 years later. When I'm playing classical music at home, I think of walking up the hill and hearing all of the musicians practicing in their studios, and it's so wonderful to have those memories. Nancy, I am so eternally grateful to you for the path that you've set my life on, all of the doors that you've opened for me. I treasure our friendship so much. I remember meeting you when I was 10 years old and sharing my little caboodle box of earrings with you for my first summer when I was in Pink 2. I love that we have that memory together and that you remember it as well as I do. I really wish you the happiest of birthdays and many, many more.
Next up is Tori Ackley, a talented singer-songwriter who met Nancy when she was a camper during Williams Week. Williams syndrome is a genetic disorder that causes various differences in health and development. Many in this population also have an affinity for music and an extremely high aptitude for music and rhythm. I met Tori when I was a counselor at Williams Week, the summer after my cottage summer. Ladies and gentlemen, Tori Ackley singing a song she wrote called Victorious.
Dear Nancy, I'm so glad that I can be a part of your birthday celebration. I wouldn't be where I am today without you. Being part of Williams Week at Belvoir changed my life and the lives of so many of my friends. We can't thank you enough for all that you have done for people with disabilities. We will never forget you, Nancy.
I knew when I was young I wanted to be someone, but things just got in my way. With all the good and bad, I'm still really glad that I am who I am today. Because no matter what I've been through, I'm still standing strong. 'Cause I'm victorious, no matter what I do. Yes, I'm victorious, and I know it's true. Yes, I'm victorious. When I start to sing, I'm gonna be the next greatest thing. There were times when I fell down, but got back off of the ground. I wasn't gonna let people take my pride away. But I proved them wrong by writing them this song, and I hope someday they will clap along. Because no matter what you've been through, you too can stay strong. 'Cause you're victorious, no matter what you do. Yes, you're victorious, and I know it's true. Yes, you're victorious. When you start to sing, you're gonna be the next greatest thing. All right.
Wow, thank you, Tori. I am smiling from ear to ear.
Me too.
Next up is Belvoir alum and theater staff member Ilana Pena, who is currently living her LA dream as creator, showrunner, and executive producer of the TV show Diary of a Future President on Disney+.
I'll always remember Alana as an adorable, spunky, often loud 8-year-old when I was her counselor in Gray, and as a beautiful, smart, creative, talented, and even louder 13-year-old when I was her counselor in Cather. You know what I'm talking about. Bottom line, I couldn't be more proud of her success. Ilana Pena.
Hi, Belvoir! My name is Ilana Pena. I was a camper at Belvoir for 8 summers, Cottage 07. Oh, what? 07. And I was a staff member for a few summers as well. I am the creator, showrunner, and executive producer of the original series Diary of a Future President. Season 1 is currently streaming on Disney+. Season 2 is in production. And it's a show inspired by my own childhood about a young Cuban American girl who's navigating the ups and downs of middle school and her journey to ultimately become the future president of the United States. And here's the thing. It was Belvoir, where I was acting and writing and directing in my first plays. It was Belvoir, where I first picked up a video camera and ran around the camp making short films, one of which may or may not have starred Nancy. She stole the show. It was Belvoir that, nurtured these lifelong friendships and these relationships that still remain such meaningful presences in my life. And it was Belvoir that really taught me that I could do whatever it was I set my mind to. I mean, it helps when you're constantly singing, girls here at Belvoir are leaders to be. And so I pursued my dreams, and I hope that now through my show, through my work, I can inspire, a generation of kids who can turn on the TV and see that they too can do whatever it is they set their mind to. So thank you, Nancy, for inspiring me from when I was 9 years old to literally this moment. And happy birthday. I always find it so fitting and poetic that your birthday falls on Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving, because so many people are so grateful for how you've enriched their lives. Please consider a donation to the Belvoir Legacy Fund so that Belvoir can continue to enrich the lives of campers for years to come. And before I go, I just wanted to do a quick food for thought. This is 8 things I learned at Belvoir for the 8 summers I was a camper. There's hundreds of things I learned at Belvoir, but here's 8 in no order. Number 1, what monkey bread is. Very glad I did. Number 2, that I should pee before I go to the event. I hope you all peed. Number 3, how to perform literal Shakespeare. Number 4, how to collaborate and work together to create something truly meaningful. I do it every day at work. I learned it at Belvoir. Number 5, how to shave my legs. Number 6, what it means to be a lifelong friend. Number 7, what an Alamand-thar is. And number 8, that I am smart, talented, and totally fabulous. I love you, Belvoir. Happy birthday, Nancy. Sending love from LA.
That was hilarious, Alana. I too shaved my legs for the first time at camp, and I will never forget what an Alamand-thar is. And really good advice about using the restroom before the event.
Next up is our final performer, Alyssa Epstein. Alyssa attended camp in the 90s and has returned many times since as a guest teacher. Belvoir holds such a special place to Alyssa's heart, she even named her adorable labradoodle Lennox. She is currently the protege to the Verdant Fosse legacy, where she recreates, archives, and teaches the work of Bob Fosse to the future generation of dancers.
Please enjoy Alyssa's performance of Hot Honey Rag from Chicago.
Okay, you babes of jazz, let's pick up the pace. Let's make the music hotter. And let's all drive to hell in a fast car and keep it hot!
Hey everybody,
Hi, we just want to wish a happy birthday to Nancy.
and have also a great gala for Belvoir.
And I'm so lucky, we're so lucky, and Kimchi too.
Yeah.
So lucky that Belvoir has been in our lives for so long. It means so much to us, the whole community, and of course, Diane and Nancy. We love you so much.
Love you so much. Here we go. Happy birthday to
you the best of luck in everything you do. The counselor staff and the campers join in this wish for you. That happiness, health, and success be yours to last your whole life through. That happiness, health, and success be yours, and so happy birthday to you.
We love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my mother, Nancy, on her 85th birthday. Nancy, you have been at Belvoir since 1954, and you've been making a difference every single summer. You have taught me what I know about running a camp, but also you have been a mentor and a leader and a pioneer in women's camping and for really taking care of everyone around you. And that's all the staff, hundreds of staff members, and also all of the campers. You give guidance, you share your ideas, and you want what is best for each person, and you never give up. You started a summer camp program for people with Williams syndrome, which was the first of its kind. Whenever anyone approaches you, your idea is, yes, we can do it. And you started that program, which you ran that program for 10 summers. And then you were one of the founding members of the Berkshire Hills Music Academy, which is a year-long program in South Hadley. So you continue to make a difference in everything you do, and that is who you are. So happy birthday. Thanks for being who you are and teaching me that you can always reach your dreams. And by dedicating yourself to hard work and caring for others, you are being the best you can be.
Tonight has been a really wonderful experience for me, and I'm so glad that you have all joined me for my 85th birthday. I never believed when I was starting out in camping in 1944 as an 8-year-old that I would be in camping at age 85 and still learning and still enjoying being part of a camp community. It's really wonderful about camp because we share so much and we learn together. And to be in a camp that is so creative, where we have art and dance and music and theater as well as the sports, which is what I started out with when I was at camp the first time in 1954 when Edna started this camp with me. I was an assistant in tennis and swimming, and I did the riding myself with the stable that's no longer in existence. But I learned all along. I learned how to be a leader. I learned how to organize the schedule. I learned how to get along, and I keep learning. The exciting thing for me is that the older you get, the more you can learn, you can improve. And I think that's one of the things we teach at Belvoir. And we teach to be inclusive, to be empathetic, to be listening, to be helping, to be working together. And that's what's made my life valuable. As an older person, you think back on your life. And I think that my life has been very worthwhile because of all of you. Because I was able to help you and be with you and do what I could to help you and have you help other friends. We all work together. And I think that that's what's important. And it's like healing. It's like our new president. It's going to be a healing time for us. And that's what we always need to do. There's always problems. We have a problem right now at the camp financially because we didn't have a season at all. And our expenses continue. So whatever help you can give, whether it's $10 or $100,000, whatever is comfortable for you, is going to help us move into the future. And we really are going to move into the future because we believe in what we're doing, and you believe in it too. We all want to work together. We want to thank you for coming tonight, for participating, and my staff and alumni who put this together. We're having this event, and we didn't really do anything. We're just guests like you are, and we're very excited and thankful that people wanted to put this together. And it's a wonderful evening. And thank you all, and I want to be friends with you forever. And thank you again, and thank you for the evening.
Speaking of ways to donate to Belvoir, David and I have a really exciting opportunity that we want to share with you.
So, as you all know, we're hosting tonight's show from the Jessup, and tonight marks the official launch of our seat naming campaign. For a donation of $2,500, you can endow a seat right here in the Jessup with your name, or the name of a loved one. The holidays are upon us, and I can't think of a better gift for a Belvoir alum.
And it's a perfect way to honor the memory of a loved one.
If you would like to endow a seat or two,
Or 10. Yeah.
you can Venmo at Edna Y. Schwartz 45, or you can write a check made payable to the Edna Y. Schwartz Scholarship Fund and mail it to Belvoir Terrace, 80 Cliffwood Street, Lenox, Massachusetts, 01240.
At this time, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all of the wonderful performers and speakers who made tonight's event so special. You all were fantastic. Belvoir's got talent for sure. I'd also like to thank the members of the Scholarship Board who have worked tirelessly to raise funds to keep camp alive and thriving.
And thank you to all of you who have tuned in tonight and who have generously donated to keep camp in fighting shape for summer 2021 and many more to come.
Did you hear that, David?
I do, Deborah. It's time for our finale.
I've got music.
I've got theater.
I've got Belvoir. Who could ask for anything more?
I've got painting.
I've got ballet.
I've got Belvoir. Who could ask for anything more?
Belvoir friendships last a lifetime.
Miss Camp so much, that's a good sign.
I've got bunk skits.
I've got banquet. I've got Belvoir. Who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more?
Good night, everyone.
And thanks for joining us. And